Excellent. It says live. So I'm here to thrive with it. Oh, got this song playing. It's actually got too many words in it for me, but I like it. All the critics love you in New York. Yes, they do. World City, so that's worldwide. Coming from that side. And dealing with that energy. All right. And what a beautiful expansion of the self. And stealth. As a matter of fact, it's raining. It's a beautiful day. The moisture is using us to become more, because the waters have traveled the clouds of thunder and lightning all over the world. The current flow that we know here on the planet. So that's what that's all about. I love it. And man, I was again to tell our vision, the transition that we have to use knowledge from all aspects of life, from all things that we have to use, and not abuse. Okay? Excuse me there for a second. And that goes into our everyday living. All right, so try to make this happen much more formidable, since it's formed from our abilities to communicate with everything and everyone. All right. Again, the word terrorism has been used in many ways, many factors, with many actors. So Comcast cast the characters in that box. Actually, it's not a box. It's what kind of shape is that? It's not all cornered out on the edges, but I mean, it is cornered on the edges, but on the inside, that tube. All right, so see yourself in that. Last year, year and a half, 2 years ago, possibly not that far, the FBI director came on saying that one of the most dangerous people, someone who sits at home on a computer recruiting for so-called ISIS and those kind of people to manipulate the system and to and if you're not going to do anything about it, then that's how they recruit members. Of course, they were talking about Islamic terrorists, but now we see that that's not the case. So how things expand from one avenue to the next, how the game is played in this, I mean, that they even had Senate hearings and all that, put on a big show. And one was the FBI director, and one was the CIA director, came on with all kinds of form, what you call it, whatever it is, formable with nice shows, Senate, run the hearings and all that stuff. And with them saying that, we see now that the president has been using his bully pulpit, tweeting during the presidency, tweeting and saying how the FBI and CIA was against him and all of that. You see? So going from saying that someone who sits at home recruiting terrorists, okay, to the president sitting in the Oval Office recruiting so-called terrorists to actually get into the White House based on his communication, his alliance with the people that are now in the office, Oval Office right now today. And him tweeting certain information, saying these are people that make America great, all of that. Okay? So we see that alliance that has come to life in that energy. Okay? What a beautiful, ongoing expansion of the both positive and negative. But the negative from the hypocrisy of what they were saying, and yet the truth of it on their side, they actually were recruiting and did recruit to the Oval Office, who's in there right now. Because right now the president does a lot of tweeting, okay, which says online information, right? Okay, you see where I'm going with this. And what happened in Charlottesville with terrorists attacking the United States and the government of the United States. Calling out the president, saying this is who they're in alliance with and all of that. So we see who's actually sitting at home in the White House, in his home, recruiting terrorists. And not the so-called Islamic terrorists or black nationalists who were once bombed in this country for recruiting people to protect themselves. And Google showed how 10,000, so-called 10,000, I'm sure there's a lot more than that, 10,000 people marched in a quiet, stealth-like manner for the killings and murders of black people, all right, in New York City. That's a recruiting process as well, before the computers were used. Okay, see how much impact things have. So I'm using these things to show the relationship of that, the truth in their words and what they actually would try to say about someone else, and they were actually the one carrying it out. Okay? Now, I saw this on Meet the Press yesterday, Sunday. The guy had his show, on that show, and he had guests on there speaking of that. And one of the guys from the National Review, the editor, big guys from the editor, said the president made himself small. You see? A small thing to a giant. You see, I posted that. You see? By not denouncing the terrorist attack in this country. They were recruited during the presidential debates and running for the president. Okay? So we have that. in there. The language, the movement, the truth, the both positive and the negative. It's not a conspiracy theory. I usually don't even use that word, but I guess I got caught up saying it now. Okay, so this is what we have to deal with right now in society, and that's what I'm dealing with right now here in Little Rock, Arkansas. The most beautiful pressure to be put up under, because we're going to shine, right? Through the self-hatred into a much more deliberate loving of the self naturally through all the things that we've gone through. Okay? Not a rebel flag that we're using. Okay? Not at all. We're waving, causing waves through our stealth-like self, our dark selves that produces the light, the guiding light that this universe gives us under all this pressure when these things do happen. Okay, again, it's not made up. You see it. I'm giving you each step towards that, in that we can see and use it in that manner. Okay? So by him making himself smaller in the White House, to get in the White House and going on there, and I even posted this other thing that I'm about to go into about the tiny house revolution that's going on. Talking about the hotel type thing, just people who save money, do about an acre of that, and people come in for family reunions. You don't need a fancy hotel, just space to shower and use the restroom and all of that. Okay, and how much money you take the elitism out of travel and coming to locations like this, but give this place a bit more income, international income, local income from the environmental way, without having to take away from the environment the natural resources that we have, cutting down trees and all of that, right? I posted this, so it's not something new. This information I've had in me that I've used. So now that this guy, National Review, I didn't say it, he said it, white dude, make himself small. So now the White House is a tiny house. And a small person is in there dealing with terrorists, a small number of people, small percentage of people trying to make America great again by being white nation, which has never been. In the time that it has been a destructive process. The rebel flag, as the sister pointed out on that show as well, didn't come about during the revolution of the U.S., but only during the 1960s to stop the civil rights movement of people. To show them now, Negro or niggers, you don't have this. This is what we're going to do in this country. You see how that thing has moved continuously, and these people making themselves smaller because that's a small number of people participating in that